Welcome, everyone. We are getting closer to Shavuot, and because we have the first grade Siddur ceremonies using our NPR today, we're doing Tefillah in the classroom. So let's get started. Kivanu v'charta, v'otanu kidashta, Baruch atah Hashem, Mekadesh HaShabbat. מתנות קטנות, מישהו שלח לי מתנות קטנות, כמו הכוח לקבל את מה שאין, את מה שיש, מה עוד אפשר רק לבקש, מה עוד אפשר רק לבקש, יא יא די די, יא יא די די, כיוונו בחרת, ואותנו קידשת, ברוך אתה השם, מקדש השבת. Right. So, as I told you all yesterday, we are busy counting the days between Passover and the next holiday of Shavuot, and we are getting closer and closer. So here we are on day 40. We are 9 days away from the day number, or 10 days away from day number 50, Shavuot, the day where we celebrate the giving of the Torah. So Shavuot is coming. And I was thinking, we don't have a lot of good Shavuot songs. What are we going to do? So I went looking and I found this one. Now, this one talking about these words right here, but it's hard. But here it is. So here are words that have to do with Shavuot, first of all. The words are uva'u kulam. Uva'u kulam. It should be actually, there should be a dot in that. So uva'u kulam. Let me put a dot right there. Dot right there. Uva'u kulam. Say with me. Uva'u kulam. Bivrit yachad. Bivrit yachad. Na'aseh v'nishma. Na'aseh v'nishma. Amru ke'echad. Amru ke'echad. Everyone, all the Israelites came together in one group, in one big agreement, and they said, Na'aseh v'nishma. They said as if they were one person. Even though there were 600,000 plus people there, it was one, they spoke as if they were one person talking, that unified. Now, the song I want to teach you talks about these words right here, Na'aseh v'nishma. And of course, these are from two words that we know, la'asot or oseh, which is kind of to do something, to do or make something, and nishma, which is from like Shema Yisrael, which means to hear. So everyone came together, all the Israelites, in one big agreement, and they said, we will do and we will listen. They said as if they were one voice or one people. Now here is the strange thing. These words na'aseh v'nishma are a little strange because typically, if someone asks you to do something, the first thing you do is, do you do that thing? Or do you listen to the instructions, listen to the explanation? What's this all about? Why are you asking me this? How long will it take? How much energy will I need? Will I be able to do it? Will I be able to complete it? There's always a lot of lishmoa. There's a lot of listening when someone says something for us to do, right? So actually, typically, the first thing we do when someone talks to us is lishmoa, we hear, and then we go about doing that thing to make sure we're doing it right. But here's the weird thing, that when the Israelites stood at Mount Sinai and God gave it, well, I'm getting a little ahead of myself. Let me tell you the story about Naaseh v'nishma. Here it comes. Well, it has to do with God creating the world. You see, God creates the world, and then God creates the Torah, and then God says, who should I give the Torah to? And God looks around and says, well, I don't want to give it to a small group of people because they probably won't survive. I don't want to give it to a weak group of people because they'll probably be taken over and conquered. Um, I want to. I need to find the perfect people. So first he goes to the people of Asa, and God says, "Hey, how about this, Asa? Please, I see you have a lot of great people. Please, please, please take the Torah." And what does Asaph say? Asaph says, before I take it, tell me about it. Tell me a little bit about it. So what's in it? And God says, well, God reviews all of the Ten Commandments. I'm God. Don't think anything except me is God. People might try to fool you, but don't be fooled. Don't use my name unless you really mean it. Remember Shabbat. Honor your mom and dad. Don't murder. Don't fall in love with someone if you're married to someone else. Don't steal. Don't lie when you're asked to tell the truth. And don't be jealous. And Asa said, I'm sorry, we can't do that. We actually do like to kill people. So you cannot give the Torah to us. We won't follow it. So find someone else who will really follow the Torah. We don't think we could handle it. So God cries a little bit and says, wow, I really thought that the group of Asa would be a great group to bring the Torah to. Then so God looks and looks and looks. Oh, look at that. There are the Moabites. God finds that the Moabites and finds their family, and they're looking very strong and very capable. And God says, will you take my Torah? And the head of the Moabites says, what's in it? God says, well, God reviews the Ten Commandments with the head of the Moabites. And God says, well, one key element of the Ten Commandments are do not fall in love with someone and have a baby with them when you're already married to someone else. And the head of the Moabites say, we love doing that. No, 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 no. Sorry, we can't take your Torah. We'll fail miserably and be horribly punished. We are not taking the Torah. You're going to have to find someone else, God. And God cries a tear. Thought maybe the Moabites were a good chance for him. Looks and looks again. But, oh, they're the Ishmaelites. These might be the people who accept the Torah. So God goes to the head of the Ishmaelites and says, will you take my Torah? And the head of the Ishmaelites say, what's in it? And God looks at the Torah again and decides something to tell her. Says, "Oh, it says do not steal." And she said, "I'm sorry. We steal all the time. We love stealing. I'm sorry, we cannot take the Torah from you. We can't. We're just going to get punished because that's kind of what we do." And God cries again. I really thought that that the Ishmaelites would have taken the Torah. They would have been a great people to follow the Torah. So God cries and looks again. Oh, and God finds Moses like, well, I don't really know about these people. Are they really the right people? They're kind of small. They were just slaves for such a long time. Are they really going to be the right people for me? Are these people really going to survive? And God goes and God says, hey, Moshe, um, would you take the Torah? And what does Moshe say? And what does everyone say? Ke'echad. They actually hear Moses talking to God, and they all say, Na'aseh v'nishma. We'll do it, and we'll listen to it. We don't want to. We don't care what it says in there. You're God, and we want to be your people. We don't care what the Torah says. If it says jump, we're jumping. If it says crawl, we're crawling. If it says swim, we're swimming. If it says go back to Egypt, we'll go back to Egypt. If it says go to the land of milk and honey, to Eretz Canaan, to the land of Israel, we're going. Tell us what it is. And you're not going to believe how happy God was. God was like, they're not asking first. They want this Torah. Oh my goodness. And then God is so happy. No more tears for God at all. So God gives them the Torah. Naaseh v'nishma. And so there we are. Now I did find a tune for this, but I kind of thought it was a little hard. But let me see if we got it here. Let's hear the tune because I have a better one in a second. But this is a pretty good one to start with. ובאו כולם. ובאו כולם בעברית יחד נעשה ונשמע אמרו אחד. ובאו בעברית יחד נעשה ונשמע אמרו כאחד. ובאו כולם בעברית יחד נעשה ונשמע אמרו כאחד. ובאו כולם בעברית יחד נעשה ונשמע אמרו כאחד. ובאו עולם בעברית יחד נעשה ונשמע אמרו כאחד. So I thought that was the tune I was going to teach you guys. That was definitely the tune I was going to teach you. But I have to say, I tried singing it and it was really, really hard. So this is what I did. Shalom was just walking by. You know Shalom, our security guard. Shalom was walking by and I said, Shalom, I bet you know a tune for for these words, Na'aseh v'nishma. And you know what? He did. And it's a great tune. So here's how it goes. Here's how it goes. Dan dai 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 yam dai dai yam dai dai yam da dum dai dum dai dai ay yam dai 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 yam dai dai yam dai yam da dum dai dai yam dai dum dai yam dai 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 yam dai dum dai ya dai 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 yam dai dum dai yam dai 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 Yum da da dum da ya da 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 yum da 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 ya ay 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 yum da dum da 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 ya ay 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 yum da 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 ay 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 yum da 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 da. So here's it with the words. Uva'u kulam bivrit yachad na'aseh v'nishma amru ke'echad. So here's how it goes. ובאו כולם בעברית יחד, נעשה ונשמע, אמרו כאחד. ובאו כולם בעברית יחד, נעשה ונשמע, אמרו כאחד. ובאו כולם בעברית יחד, איי איי איי, נעשה ונשמע, אמרו כאחד, איי איי איי. ובאו כולם בברית יחד, איי איי איי, נעשה ונשמע, אמרו כאחד. It's pretty good. Let's try it again. ובאו כולם בברית יחד, נעשה ונשמע, אמרו כאחד. ובאו כולם בברית יחד, נעשה ונשמע, אמרו כאחד. ובאו כולם בברית יחד, איי איי איי. נעשה ונשמע אמרו כאחד, איי איי איי, ובאו כולם בברית יחד, איי איי איי, נעשה ונשמע אמרו כאחד. Now I want to teach you one other thing, and I'll over the next 3 days, since you'll be seeing me on video, we'll be going over these songs. Now this is a great song. It's a nigun, so it's a song without any words to it. But this is what I always think of when I sing this song. Um, I always think of like the Israelites swarming towards Mount Sinai and kind of like standing around it, people after people coming, 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 all and so like it's so the Mount Sinai is totally surrounded by people. See if you hear that as well. Well, let me see if we can play it first for a second. Let's try it out. So what do you think? It's pretty good, right? So here's how it goes. We'll just sing one time through. Yiddy-dum, dum, diddy-day-day-day-day-day. Yiddy-dum, diddy-dum, diddy-day-day-day. Second part. Yadda-day-day-day-day-day-day-day. Yiddy-day-day-day-day-day-day. Yiddy-day-day-day-day-day-day-day. Yiddy-dum, die-die-diddy-day-day-do. Pretty good. We'll try it again next time. Now I want to just end our day by giving you a few more questions that'll be found in our Jewish Literacy Bee. If you are a first or second grader watching this, you might notice some of these questions from yesterday from your class, but it'll give you a chance to re-study them. So here we go, everyone. First question, spinning the wheel. And how many books of the Torah are there? So stand up, everyone. How many books of the Torah are there? Give me your number. Okay. And if you chose the answer 5, keep standing. If not, sit down. Next question. Here we go. Turning up. How many mitzvot or commandments are there? Okay. Think of it. Everyone shout it out at once. Achad, shtaim, shalosh. Okay. And if you said 613, you are correct. Keep on standing. If not, lashevet. Here we go. Next question. Here we go. And why is Elijah the prophet, Eliyahu Hanavi, the one who visits us during Havdalah? Why is he, of all the Nevi'im, of all the prophets, why is Elijah the prophet the one? And everyone in 3 shouted out, Achad, shtaim, shalosh. And if you said because he never died, he's the only prophet who never died. So if you said that, keep on standing. If not, la shevet. Who's left? Here we go. Spin, 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 spin. The Hebrew word for Bible is Chad, Shtaim, Shalosh, shout out. If you said Tanakh, you are correct. Tanakh is Torah, Nevi'im, and Ketuvim. The Torah, the 5 books of Moses, the prophets, and the writings. Torah, Nevi'im, Ketuvim, altogether Tanakh. That's the abbreviation. If you got it right, keep standing. If not, La Shevet. See what we got. Spinning, 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 spinning. Hashem creates man and woman on which day of creation? You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On 3, put out how many fingers? Chad, shtaim, shalosh. And if you chose day 6, you are correct. And I believe, we might have one more. Do we have one more? How long did the children of Israel stay in the desert? On 3. Chad, shtaim, shalosh. If you said 40, you are correct. And I'll be seeing you. Here's that song again. Until tomorrow, more Shavuot learning coming your way.